Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Collegiate Star League. This is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This is our first season, guys. I'd like to welcome any new viewers, any veteran viewers who have been around. We are heading into the Road to DreamHack. This is our road to playoffs. We have UC Santa Cruz versus Arizona State. UC Santa Cruz is 7-2 right now. Unfortunately, they got a forfeit loss, so only one real loss right now to Cal Poly Pomona, and Arizona State sitting at 5-3 right now, so not too far behind them. So it looks like we're probably going to have a pretty even game. Will, welcome to the stream. I want to kind of pick your brain. What does it feel like when you're this close, when you're 7-2, potentially could be qualifying for playoffs? Like, what kind of pressure do you put on yourself when you go into this kind of a game?
Well, it's a bit interesting. It's UC Santa Cruz is in a different position because of that forfeit loss against Ohio State. Luckily for them, Ohio State was one of the better competitions, so it's not like they had to forfeit against the worst competition and then go and have to play another top team. But I mean, at this stage, you kind of let off the gas pedal a little bit just because you have midterms coming up. You know, you have personal lives kicking in. But if you know that you're set, yeah, a lot of teams tend to let off the gas a little bit. Maybe put in subs, maybe put in less practice. So you might witness, less refined play from both of these teams.
Sure, yeah, and that is kind of what we've been seeing too, right? Some teams are making slight roster changes mid-season. There's a lot of tweaking going on, right? People are trying to fine-tune, make sure that they have the best team possible, because this can be the team you're taking to land. This is the one that you could be in Austin with, and you wanna have that best potential of winning. So, yeah, it is curious to me. Even some of the top teams have been making slight changes. I know you guys have had one or two guys switch out, right, in the last month or two?
Yeah, we're still, our team is in the process of switching players out just because of scheduling issues. The winter break does that to a lot of teams, where new classes, maybe new commitments, and then you have the new ESCA Open League for like actual competition. And for a lot of these teams, the top players, they want to play in ESCA because they have higher priorities than like the collegiate league. So they'll go ahead and invest their time into like ESCA Open or Face It or SIVO, something like that. And that just means less time for your college team.
Right, exactly. And it's pretty common too for most people to have some sub, or like you said, there's some sort of scheduling conflict, so you need to have someone as backup, and then maybe you get more comfortable with that sub and decide, hey, maybe this is the guy we want to bring in. And a lot of that kind of experimentation. I've noticed a lot of subs come in that perform even better than their main players, and so it's more and more of that kind of experimentation. Do we like this player? Okay, let's make our changes, and so it's gonna be cool. I'm a big fan of Cobblestone from a spectator perspective. I think playing it at a high level is probably pretty frustrating, especially when you just get Tech 9 armor rushed and lose your rifles for no reason, right? Just because you overcommitted. So yeah, we're heading into the knife round, guys. This will be, right now, we have Arizona State on the terrorist side and UC Santa Cruz on CT side. So this knife, just to decide who gets to pick side. Interestingly, we've seen T side get picked. I think the last two Cobble games we've watched. So that's pretty common, but it actually looks like Santa Cruz is going to choose to stay. So they're going to want to get that CT momentum, right? We've seen that before, where teams can just rack up 10-round CT, or on the other extreme, on our quadruple overtime game. And if you guys haven't seen that, no spoilers, just enjoy some amazing collegiate Counter-Strike. You can go check out our YouTube channel at C Star League, youtube.com/C Star League. It is just insane. I can't put into words what that game is, but if you want to enjoy an amazing game, go check that out. Guys, we are going live into the game. Full armor buy from the CT, a Molotov, so I'm sure Wolfie has some sort of plan. Probably just going to drop this here at Long B to to halt any fast B play, and they're going to just go right down drop. So, yeah, it's Boki, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, gets double kill down drop, and they're just holding down B. Only one player left in Sayo. He has to try and make something happen, but he's already stuck here behind Coop, and Alpha's going to take him out, so... sick plays from them. Zavoki. He sounds like the name of a bot, like bot Zav. You know the Russian bot names. I don't know.
Yeah. That's, it's really interesting because whenever the last two Cobble games that we've seen, obviously we've seen it swing CT side for both of those games, and we know Cobblestone to be that T side of map. So it's interesting to see yet again the counter terrorists going ahead and winning that pistol round. They're going to go ahead and get that early lead. Hopefully, start off 3-0. Alright,
yeah,
so it looks like the terrorists are ASU, so the terrorists are Arizona. They're just going to go ahead and push out long A, get eliminated by Alpha, and Alpha's going to go ahead and get away for free here. This should be a clean round.
Yeah, I'm thinking... terrorists might be Santa Cruz, if I'm looking correctly. It looks like, yeah, Santa Cruz has Sayo and Quantum. I'm looking here on the current roster.
Yes,
so.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah,
no, it's okay. I said it incorrectly too at the beginning of the game, so I'm clarifying for both of us. We're both making mistakes, and it's all good. Mafakri finds a P2K kill, grabs the FAMAS, and finds a second one, so even though he's probably not going to find it anymore, that's enough damage for... a pretty low investment from the terrorists. Didn't even full armor by that round, so pretty decent all around. Can't really expect too much unless you're just going to go... You have to pretty much get 2 entries right away as a terrorist. Get them just fast drop or just rush out B long, and if you can get those entries really quickly, then it just snowballs. And B site's incredibly hard to take with just a 3-on-5. It's too many spots you have to check, even against something like Tech9's, but here's that low investment round. Quantum just making a little pressure here at drop. They're gonna probably try and see if they make any mistakes. Daikon just playing back mid. See if the CTs get a little too cocky, try and make a play. And they're just gonna play pretty standard, fall back to A site, and probably just gonna try and pressure here at drop. That's pretty much the best you can do. Zavaki just reloading, gets caught off guard, but at least they get straight out, and Mafakri finds a kill as well, so it's a 3-on-3, and Jojo already here on site. Can he get this plant? That would be enough, but unable to. Thank God. Wolfie cancels that bomb plant. So
Wolfie was just looking at the bomb planter. The bomb planter looked straight at him and then looked down at the ground like he was trying to dodge something. God, that was pretty comical right there. I mean, that wasn't a bad anti-eco round. Just getting 2 kills in both anti-eco rounds, that's pretty standard. I mean, you're expected to not win those rounds, so at least they got some economic damage done there.
Yeah, exactly. And full utilities AK is coming out now. This is going to be the chance for Santa Cruz to shine, show us some skillage, and they're just going to go fast A, so kind of mixing it up. They have not put any A pressure at all, besides, towards long haul, they put maybe 1 or 2 pistol players, and this will be the first time. Daikon already in a great position. He might be able to catch off one of the CTs. And KZ's stuck here behind the SWAT truck. The rotate has to come in quicker than this, but Alpha through the flank, able to find 2 kills. Surprising the team and the casters, and that's going to pretty much round up that buy round. Wow, just single-handedly. Yeah, very clean. Just Wolfie coming in through the flank, dropping 2 players. So I didn't even see him push halls. He must have gone fast B long, right? Just immediately flanked him, because that was faster than I even anticipated.
This is an interesting dynamic because coming in, I think I would have said that UCSC, Santa Cruz had a slight advantage, but we did see them scrim against Illinois, and they didn't look very organized, and they ended up getting demolished by an Illinois team that went negative in the first half. So there were some rumors that Santa Cruz was one of the weaker, kind of like 7-1 teams, but let's go ahead and
starts that snowball effect. Daikon finding the first kill. This is where things can get out of hand, but they have to make a play quick, because if you get stuck here and drop, you can just become a funnel cake. And yeah, here it comes. They're just playing outside connector, anticipating the play, not over-rotating, not taking those one-on-one battles, which is the exact opposite thing you want to do. And Wolfie's already kind of pushed on the flank, so he should be able to catch Mofakri, but he's a little wary of it, looking towards drop vent. unable to get that flick shot, and Wolfie picking off the op, dropping Daikon. So 2 kills, not bad, but you'd like to think they could have got a little bit more, considering they got that first entry and drop. Maybe if they just sped up a little bit, instead of trying to work connector and trying to work those picks, they kind of just fell into the hands of the CTs.
Yeah, Santa Cruz kind of showing that same uncoordinated sloppiness that we saw when they scrimmed Illinois. I mean, it looks like they have the fragging power. On paper, it certainly looks like they have the fragging power, but maybe when it comes to team play, Arizona State, it looks like they practiced a lot more than Santa Cruz did.
Yeah, definitely just organizational play coming out. Arizona very much aware of their timings and not overcommitting to any peaks. They're not scrimming. They're playing as a team right now. And what we're seeing Santa Cruz try to do is just scrim, trying to find these entries individually, and they might be able to find it. Mafakri missing a very, unfortunate spray to be missing there at window. Very pre-fire position, so...
Yeah. That's a very heavy advantageous position for the terrorists, and I was surprised Mofakari lost that one.
Yeah, he just missed his spray a little bit, didn't pull down quite as much as he needed to, and Collar here just working the B long. He's not even falling back either. He knows he's in such a great position, especially with 5-on-2 now, that he's dropped those 2 players, and the pressure's on. Sayo and Jojo falling back. Too afraid to take on this vantage point, and they're probably just going to try and make the CTs think they're falling back to B and try and do some fast drop execute, but Zavaki, he's waiting. He's patient. There's really no reason to rotate, and yeah, he's going to hear the drop. He's going to just wait, get the first spray down, gets traded by Sayo, and can this man pull off the unthinkable? No, Wolfie's there to stop it, and with the cutest avatar ever, he's going to 6-0 against
This
UCSC.
game is already getting out of control, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can see the economy building up for the counter-terrorists, so the terrorists, they're already down 0-6. They never even got the bomb plant down in any of these rounds, and none of these rounds were even close. I mean, Arizona State, they've been playing a fantastic CT side, and it's no surprise that they chose the CT side with how well they've been playing.
Definitely, and now here comes just that fast B, straight scrim style. Gonna try and catch it, do that fast play, and this can be really hard for an opper, especially when they miss their first shot. Wolfie goes for the second one and can't find it. Quantum able to get that pick, so those are the angles that the T's really need to get. You can get those crossfires. The Collar here, he's chimed in. He misses the spray here on this guy on planning on site, and he's still here in a pretty volatile position. Could find some sort of kill. Jojo gets dropped. He's able to finish him off. Collar. He's going to go for the burst on Sayo on flat, and this retake is happening. This 3-on-5 retake that has no permission to happen right now. Quantum, he's here to try and stop it. Last CT isn't even on site, so he has a lot of time to play with. Really needs to take advantage and just toy with them, but CT's going to try and push through the smoke. Alpha, probably not the right play. Probably should have just stuck it. I'm not sure if he had picked up a kid on his way, but that was a retake they shouldn't have had, and then they really needed to keep that. Lost that 1-on-3 against Quantum, so well played by him to keep him in that.
Yeah, so Santa Cruz, they're gonna go ahead and get their first round, but they're in an extremely volatile position. You can see how they bought right here. They have 2 pistols despite winning that round, and if they lose this round, they're gonna be completely reset. You can see Santa Cruz, they're gonna go ahead and do another fast B rush here.
It ain't broke. Don't fix it.
Yep.
Collar though.
Collar. Yeah, he wants
to break him.
The terrorists, they are still on site, and they're gonna go ahead and break this B rush. They're going to break this B site with the B rush, and now Alpha and NKZ. I think they're going to go ahead and go for this retake, considering the money that they have.
Alpha they're going to go for away his position, unfortunately, with that HE. Could have came from a really stealthy angle, but now he's been figured out. Quantum ready for the angle, able to get that spray. So, yeah, Alpha maybe not really the most necessary nade. Even in the best situation, you drop an armored player down 40 HP. That's not worth the information you just gave them by revealing your position. So a little overcommitted there. Yeah, maybe just a little too in the moment where you're just autopiloting. Hey, I have a nade, I gotta use it. So here comes that sawed-off Daikon. Sorry, just gonna go down drop here, and hot flash from Jojo flashes himself, but that's all right. And they're just gonna go fast drop now. So fast B has been working constantly for them. Sawed-off, can he find the kill? unable to find it so far. He just needs to get one more bullet. There it is. Daikon living up to the JW name, and they have this drop control, so they really don't need to commit, but he overpeaks with the bomb as well, hands the bomb over the CTs. Huge misplay, and they're just getting mowed down in this choke point.
Yeah, it was crucial that Arizona State actually had a hold, and you see Santa Cruz, they try to play fast one more time, 3 times in a row, and they're gonna get punished this round for playing fast. Quantum, he can do this clutch. Nope, he cannot. So they're gonna go ahead and get shut down. But luckily for Santa Cruz, since they won 2 rounds in a row, they're gonna be able to buy up this round. So
I think they're better off going B-long, in my opinion. Wolfie really isn't hitting his shots as a really good defensive opper should be from that B-long. And if he just misses one shot, that's your opportunity to just flood the gates and drop down, get those, basically just swarm the opper and swarm the CTs and force them to take duels that they really don't want to. And let's see if they favor that again. Quantum going for the pick, so he's going to try and take advantage of this, how aggressive the B long plays. And Wolfie, he's on point. He heard me call him out, so he's not going to miss that shot. But yeah, they're going to just kind of walk up A slope. It looks like none of the CTs have rotated either, so NKZ is going to be the point man here. Alpha gets the first shot. He's going to find a second spray down as well. NKZ there to chime in and take the kill from him. Mafakri able to find a kill. Jojo as well, so they actually have sight. 2-on-3, and the CTs are so far away, they're going to get this bomb down guaranteed. But Jojo wide peeking after a plant like that, you're going to get punished, especially by Wolfie. Commentator's curse. Grabs a triple when I call him out, so you know, maybe I'll do that more often. He wasn't doing bad by any means, but you know, I thought it would be a good idea to just keep rushing that B long, considering that's, you know, 2 out of their total 10 rounds have been on B, and those are their only successes so far.
Actually, Arizona State is playing extremely solidly. I don't know if they made a roster change. It might be likely, but to go up 8-2 on your CT side, and likely, you know, 9-2, 10-2 if they win this round. But you're gonna see UC Santa Cruz go to what has been working for them, which is that fast B play. Yeah,
Jojo's actually a new player, so he's only got 1 win and 0 losses under the belt, replacing Dew recently. So fake swag flash coming out. Mafakri, I think he did spot the guy here at tree. He's not really pre-aiming it. He's gonna go for the spray. Gets dropped by NKZ, and Jojo here at top drop, almost able to spot Alpha there, and Daikon finding a kill as well, finds a second one! These entries are insane. I don't know how they're losing this sight. 3 of the Ts now below 50 HP. This retake is not impossible, especially with the utilities on the CTs. And Alpha, if he can find this kill quickly, he's getting shot at, trying to pick up the AK-47. They're just going to opt for the save. Even though they have quite a bank built up, I'm sure they're not aware of just how low this Ts are. Else they probably would have tried for that a little bit more.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, because I think the retake was definitely doable here, but they're going to decide not to go for it. Alpha with a nice 180 is going to go ahead and take down 2 players. I don't know if Santa Cruz should be chasing this. They have no money. So they just lost 2 players. You're going to have 2 more players, I think, on techs or pistols.
Yeah, exactly. You're not the team that can afford to chase, and yeah, dropping the op was all great and dandy, except Alpha went and grabbed it, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. They still have money to full buy, maybe get a FAMAS or 2, but yeah, probably just 1 FAMAS it looks like, so still able to full buy 1 CZ here on Mofakari, and they're gonna probably just keep this up. This B play has been working great for them. That last round, instead of just focusing all towards long, they only put 2 long and then put 3 towards drop, and they were just able to, well, it was pretty much Daikon opening up, the guy grabbing the double kill on site and single-handedly opening up B, so a great play, and there he is, chiming in again. Daikon with these entries at drop, gets punished finally by Caller. They're not going to have any of that. Wolfie turning, gets the kill right through the smoke. Wolfie with the back shot, and that's going to scare Mofakari. He wants nothing to do with that.
Oh, look at this flank from NKZ. Look, he's already in B halls right now, so he could go for an extremely fast flank. NKZ and Sayo, they're looking right at each other. Oh, NKZ, he gets to jump onto Sayo, and this round's going to be completely over.
Jojo, though, able to find the flank kill, so he's the last man here in halls in a 1-on-3. Has the bomb as well, so he is able to make a play. This is going to make one of the CT's alpha just fall back. Don't want to really give him a plant when you don't need to. Don't make this harder on yourself, but that's going to be just enough to give JoJo an opening. So if he can find this kill drop, and color is actually relatively low, so this is very doable. Drops the most questionable HE I've seen in a long time, and yeah. Walk peeks the corner after he's given away his position. So JoJo, little... we won't talk about it. Yeah, okay, we're not going to talk about that.
Let's just say that was a next level play. He was using the sound cue as a flashbang, and he tried to peek after that. Okay, that's what we're gonna say.
That's true. You know what? Actually, the smoke from the HE could have caused a smoke plume, and it covered him up just enough from that window position that he was able to get the kill on the adjacent drop room. So we'll give him that. That was actually just a next level play. And Tech9's coming out. We've seen how powerful they are. JoJo first one in. He gets dropped as well. Good spray control here by Zavoki. Gets a double before getting dropped, and he's done his job. Color chiming in as well, but Quantum here with the Tech9. They're both low, Quantum and Sao respectively. There's probably not much they can do from this position.
They're going to boost back up.
Yeah, this is really smart, actually. This is going to allow them, because there's no way the CTs are going to expect one of the T's coming back through halls. Right now they know that both are in drop, and it's definitely one of those things that can catch you off guard. But Quantum, he really has to make a play from here. He can't just sit here back halls. I know he's scared of being flanked, but if you're the man getting boosted back up, you really got to make something happen. But Collar's ready for it, so he's expecting it. He sees the shoulder as well, so he's going to be able to get the head or the first shot there on Quantum. And yeah, this is not doable in my opinion. 8 HP. There's just not enough time or resources to make this happen.
Yeah, there's 25 seconds. Quantum and Sayo, they're going to just go ahead and try to suicide in, make something happen, but nothing is going to happen. And ASU coming up 10-3. I mean, Cobblestone, again, we see it be T-sided, especially in like Puggy games, but all 3 games we've casted, Joey, it's been heavily CT-sided.
It's true. It's very true.
Yep.
This could be just another one of those games. As long as Santa Cruz can get that pistol round, man.
Yeah.
This could go either way. But no, it's interesting. Alpha getting the first kill here too now at mid, so they're just gonna try and swarm out, and they might just be fast enough. Are they going for this LG play? JoJo considering pushing through connector, and maybe if he had, he wouldn't have got killed by NKZ. Grabs a triple without reloading, and I thought he was going to go for that last kill. He didn't have a lot of ammo left, but that would have been very Shroud-esque to try and finish him off with the last bullet, and that's going to be 11-3 now, so looking shaky, but for all we know, 3 rounds is enough, and Icon's got the sawed-off, so we know that's at least a guaranteed 1 kill at drop, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, that JW play there. I mean, but the difference, I think, in the other games we casted where it was 12-3 CT side, it wasn't that the CTs were playing, like the terrorists were playing poorly, it was that the CTs were playing magnificently well. Here you could see sloppy kind of terrorist side play where nothing is really coordinated, and they can't break into a site together. So it's not, I mean, the CT play has been fantastic here, but you could see the terror side also becoming really sloppy here. I mean, it's already down to a 3v4, so this round, it pretty much is in ASU's hands, so it's going to be 12-3 half. Cross my fingers, no commentator's curse.
Yeah, exactly, and Motherfucker, he's going to try and throw a Molotov down here. Fortunately, not really getting the right angle to do anything, and I think they're pretty much giving away their position. Sayo able to find that Mac 10 kill. That could be an opening that might lead to a round win, but Wolfie in a great position here behind Rock. Very unexpected. More often than not, you're going to check for the operette coup or back statue, so good angle for him to play, but he actually gets caught off guard by Sayo with such low HP. He really could only bait his opponent there, but Zavoki finds the kill. It's up to JoJo. He's going to go for the fake plant, and yeah, he's going to just get punished. Wide peeks right into a crossfire, and even if NKZ doesn't find that kill, guaranteed Zavoki's going to find it. So 12-3 scoreline in favor of Arizona State. Definitely upsetting my expectations as well. Looking at just the scoreline, 7-2, only one real loss, one forfeit loss for UC Santa Cruz. Kind of wanted to give them the favor, but for all we know, Arizona State maybe just had the harder group, and they could just be the better team. You know, we saw Santa Cruz scrim, and they were looking fairly similar. So let's see if that organization from their CT side is going to transfer well into their T side. Alpha going to lead the pack here with just the Glock and armor. Gets the first kill. Sio trades him out. Quantum with a triple kill here from Coop. Insane USP play by this man. And that's going to win the round for them. From that one position, Quantum able to get 3 USP kills. Sick aim from him. He's looking for the 4K. He's hungry. But Color finds a kill, and this round is not over. Even though he's low on HP, he's in a mobile position, so he gets to dictate when these duels get taken and when he chooses to expose himself. He's able to find that one tap. Quantum getting dropped, so maybe getting a little too hungry for that kill. He doesn't know where JoJo is, so Color's just being very careful, and JoJo making a sick play, gonna walk up, unable to find the kill. Color is so low, he just has to shoot him anywhere in the toe, the knee, anywhere but
Color does it.
No way, dude. This man is insane with the P2K that he picked up from the corpse. This man is 22-1-5. Yeah. Someone should have held tab and said, it's Collar, guys. Collar's alive. Don't peek him. Just let him push.
Yeah, so a couple of things about that. Collar, first off, Collar, he's new to this lineup, so this is his first game. He's 0-0. So clearly they found somebody that was extremely talented for the Arizona squad, and that's going to boost it. And then secondly, you could see, again, kind of sloppy CT play there. They had the round 1, but all of them just peaked one by one. And Collar was able to go ahead and punish and get that 1v4 clutch.
Yeah, sick play by him as well. Just having the patience to even take those one-on-one duels, not overcommit. And speaking of overcommitting, these 5-7s not really in the best positions, but actually Sio gets a double kill from here, so they're so close to sight they're going to win this round. I thought there was no way they were going to let that happen, but after the bomb plant, no one was really taking those duels effectively. They just swarm in. They only got the one entry on site, and no one wrapped around to Coop or anything. None of the Ts got another aggressive angle to be able to double peek them. So they all just took one-on-one duels with those 5-7s, and yeah, thanks to Sio, able to get a double kill, basically wins the round for them.
Yeah, that looked like miscommunication coming in from Arizona State. It looks like everyone went onto the site, but then we're not looking in the areas that they were supposed to be looking. So you had 2-3 guys looking in the same area, no smokes down until they were already low HP, so a little bit sloppy there, but still, they have a huge buffer in terms of rounds.
Yeah, JoJo, he's going to be the man to hold A. I think he needs to fall back quicker. Yeah, he's going to get caught off guard by Long, and that's an M4 down as well. They're able to pick this up, but they're just too far away. Quantum already with the rotate, well played by him to drop down and get another angle on A site. So Zavoki, can he find another? Unfortunately not. No armor is not going to... It's not going to allow you to find those kills, but that's 3 rifles dropped, or at least 2 rifles and an SMG, which is huge for Arizona State.
Absolutely, because Arizona State, they didn't buy armor at all. So they just invested maybe like $1,500 and took down $10,000 worth of guns. So if the counter-terrorists lose, they're going to be onto another 4 spy here. Terrorists up 13-5, so Arizona State surprising us as casters and surprising, I guess, some of you viewers as well, taking on UC Santa Cruz 13-5.
Yeah, and this is a round that could decide the game easily because both teams are so low that it's probably going to be a 2-for-1 round at this point. Then again, we haven't seen many 2-for-1 rounds when that we should be expecting them this half, so maybe we got to throw logic out the window. And Daikon giving away an early kill, so this could be exactly what Arizona State needs. That entry and this interesting smoke that fell right on the Molotov. Alpha just patiently waiting for Quantum to go for that peek, and that's going to be the opening they need. They should be able to take B from here. Little do they know, it was a 4-stack. Sio, if he can rotate through drop, but he gets smoked off as well. So finally they're getting multiple angles, but JoJo here in Coop He's going to stop the plant. Well played by Zavoki to not commit to that plant. And Wolfie here from Plat, he's going to probably find this last kill on Sayo. He's just cornered, but actually he's finding one spray. Has to switch to his 5-7. Could have found that second kill on Wolfie. Gets him dropped to 12 HP, and they're going to clean up the round and, yep, force exactly what we expected. UC Santa Cruz have to force buy. They have really no other choice. At least Quantum can grab an M4, but yeah, that's just great patience and great team play from Arizona. They found that first entry and then just sat at B plat and waited. They didn't need to overcommit. They know that generally B sites get stacked, so just that one pick isn't quite enough, and they waited for Quantum to get impatient, and that was their opening. That 5-on-3 was not easy, but it was a lot easier than had they just rushed it and kind of just YOLO scrimmed them. So yeah, well played by Arizona State, and yeah, that could be it. That was the round where both teams were just on dire straits, and spells doom. Doesn't smell good for Santa Cruz.
Yeah, more so for Santa Cruz, just because they were down like 9 rounds. But interesting thing to note, ASU, it looks like they did make a roster change halfway through the season. So Collar, this is his first game, and KZ, this is his second game. Wolfie and Zabaki, it's their 4th game as well. So it looks like an almost complete roster change came down somewhere halfway last season, and then this season as well. They added 2 new players, so maybe that's part of the reason why ASU is looking so strong today.
Yeah, cheeky little boost here going on in drops. Sayo, Jojo, 5-7 totem pole, and maybe that boost would have worked out if they just wait a little bit longer. The Collar just drops down, gets a double kill with the AK. And yeah, now they're not in a good position. They don't quite have the crossfire. Daikon peeks and gets pre-fired while they were trying to kill Jojo, so really unfortunate for him. They weren't even shooting at him, but still find his head. Chop it right off, and yeah, there's really no reason not to go for this. You're either in it, or I guess you go to quadruple overtime. Those are the only 2 options.
Yeah. Oh, a little back shot going on there, but Mockery, he's not going to go ahead and find anything. So 15-5 is going to be the score line for Arizona State University. And this looks like a one-sided blowout. It really didn't look close at any point in this game. This is surprising.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely expected. As we said before the game, we fully expected this to be a relatively close game. Both teams with similar records. Obviously, Santa Cruz with the favorable one, with only 2 losses, and Arizona State with 3. But nonetheless, it was looking pretty even, right? We kind of looked at their divisions, figured that Arizona State had slightly better competition, but not by a long shot. Santa Cruz was in the West Division, and as we know, that's the West 2 division definitely wasn't easy. So yeah, interesting that it is this close, or that it is this not close rather.
Yeah, right.
Collar and NKZ, they're just gonna end the game.
This is gonna be an easy game for Arizona State University. I don't think they could pull off this 2v5. Mo Fokker, he's in a good position. Gets the first kill, knows that there's a man flanking, so actually, okay, so Sayo goes down and that's it. It shouldn't be retakeable.
Drop him through into the smoke, grab the last spray down, and that's GG. 16-5, so
yeah, I mean, Joey, I know I said it before. I don't think I said it on stream, but UCSC, despite their record, was considered one of the weaker teams for their record, and it's definitely showing here. It's just curious because you could see. I mean, we talked about how West was stacked, but then West 3, which has 3 6-1 teams, you could see a team that went 6-1 in the first half, not showing too much strength, losing both to, I think, Chicago, that University of Illinois, in the scrim, and then losing to ASU here. So they haven't looked solid in either games, and I don't know if they have a good chance for playoffs now because they're 1-2 this half.
Yeah, and looking at their roster, it looks like there's a lot of people that sub in for 1 or 2 games. So I think maybe that inconsistency in their core. I can see there's 3 or 4 core players, but even then, the core players from Santa Cruz have only played 4 games total. So out of what now 10, they've played 5 games together as a team. The core of the team has only played half the games together. So that's not a good sign. Maybe I could be looking at a outdated, but yeah, just looking at it, Sio 3-1, Daikon 3-0. Yeah, so that could have something to do with it. The roster is very shaky and constantly changing, and that doesn't give you a lot of time to improve and grow as a team. And that's what Counter-Strike is. You need to play together for a long time before you start to learn each other's habits and how to play off each other, and learn how to communicate without talking. That's what the best teams in the world are able to do. You're just so comfortable with your plays, it's muscle memory. You have each other's backs, and you know exactly what you're supposed to do, and it just takes time and practice. So looks like UC or Arizona State is put a little bit more time and practice in, able to take that game pretty convincingly against UC Santa Cruz. So good games tonight. Unfortunately, it couldn't be closer, guys. We would have loved it to be another quadruple overtime. Again, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on the YouTube channel, C Star League. Pretty fantastic game. Again, no spoilers coming out, but it is worth your time. I guarantee it. You will enjoy it. There's some sick plays, and I guess that's gonna wrap it up for the night. We only have the one game tonight, so generally we have 2 games a night, guys. Wednesdays and Saturdays. So we will be back this Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific. We'll have UCLA versus Maryland. And then at 5 o'clock, we'll have Arizona versus Georgia. Wait, UCLA, I think that... I don't really like that team. What do you think? I've been kind of looking at their... I don't know, they look a little shaky.
Yeah, I don't like them either,
Their attitude, there's this guy on the team. What's wrong? He's just really rubbing me the wrong way, man.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think they practice at all.
Yeah, I agree.
I've seen this guy, I think it was What's Wrong. He was just watching him deathmatch, and he was pulling up when he sprayed. I was like, man, what's this guy doing? So I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, so UCLA, guys, featuring the one, the only What's Wrong. So he won't be casting that day. We will have a sub in. Maybe Daniil, maybe a mystery guest, maybe another player. We don't know yet. So we'll let you guys know. Tune in Saturday to find out. Make sure to follow this channel, C Star League 2. Our other channel, the main channel, C Star League, because we stream on both. Generally, we're always here, but sometimes we get the main channel, and maybe we'll be on the front page. So be sure to follow. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at JZilk. We'll be back Saturday, guys, for those 2 games, UCLA, Maryland, and Arizona versus Georgia. So if you're interested in our other games, be sure to follow our channels, and we will be back Saturday. So tune in if you like Hearthstone, if you like any of our other games. Just make sure you're here, because this Road to DreamHack is going to be insane. Definitely going to be some sick playoff games coming out.
Yep. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in. You could also follow me at CSO What's Wrong, and we will see you guys Saturday at 4 p.m.
Peace.
The beat locked down in the chokehold. With the bass so low and the mix so sick, you can wake up face plant down in the gully, man. I'm a scummy man, beats on a running man, hard to the bargain.